Morning, it's Sunday morning here. I'm in Costa Rica, the sun's shining and the palm trees. I feel like I should show you. Maybe I can do a little tour of outside. And just reflected on how different life can be, how different life can change if you really want it to. Now, this is for women of all ages wanting to make some different changes in their lives. Now, I have reset my life a couple of times, so I really do know what it takes. And yes, I'm a life coach. I help other women navigate some big changes to really step into their power and know that they can achieve whatever they want. And often I see it with the holdback, the mindset work, the blocks that come through, and I'm like, but you can do this. You can do this work. It can be possible for you. So that's everything that I work on. And today I just wanted to touch on what is a life reset, what does it take, and some hard truths that I feel like nobody really talks about. They certainly didn't tell me about. No, I was very naive going into this journey of building my life back up, personal development, going through an early divorce, what that really meant, and managing my emotions. So I guess this could be hours long, but I'm going to kind of keep it short to 5 to 8 minutes because it's important. Nobody gives you a life book at this point in your journey saying, here, read this and everything's going to work out. No, it doesn't work like that. Yes, you have to go through heartbreak. Yes, some things happen in your life that you'd rather didn't, but they do. I mean, even this week I'm hosting on International Women's Day a masterclass about nervous system regulation, what it means to hold yourself through uncertain times, and what that means for a woman to navigate that chapter. Because one thing I can guarantee you is we are all going to face uncertain times. That is guaranteed. Job, relationship, moving away, whatever that is. So it's important to manage your emotions, to hold that safety within yourself. If not, the mind will take the driver's seat and run you who knows where. And I don't want that for you. So, hard truths. Nobody gives you a handbook and says this is what you should do with life. You're going to make mistakes, hard mistakes, difficult mistakes, expensive mistakes, time mistakes, but it's going to build you to the version of you that you didn't know existed. Whatever you're going through right now, this navigation of this next chapter is going to make you so much stronger. Now, I do look around at my life and some of the things that I went through, going through an early divorce, moving to the other side of the world, building a remote business, just living somewhere else and creating a new life for yourself is not the easiest thing in the world, if anybody knows, and not speaking the language here. It comes with its difficulties for sure, but it makes you stronger. The other thing is creating that safety within yourself. That safety is key to your success. Because if you don't know how to regulate and feel safe and wake up without that dread for the day ahead, you will succeed in life. But nobody taught me this. Nobody told me like, hey, after your divorce, when you're going out partying, having fun and doing all them things, you're actually numbing your emotions, because when you're alone, you don't feel like that. You don't feel safe. You don't feel ready for that next step. And that self-doubt creeps in, the sadness, the downtime, the exhaustion. But again, I didn't know how to handle that. So for sure, you've got to manage that safety. So how do we do that? One, the basic necessities that everybody needs in life: food, sleep, water, friendships, work, just some bare necessities that we have to feel whole, right? And what else comes with that? Self-belief. If you do not believe in yourself, or if you don't think you're worthy of that next step, if you don't have that love that you can give to you and you're seeking it from everyone else, that's never going to work. So number one, regulation is key. We have to get you regulated to take on that next step. Again, nobody told me this. I didn't know anything about that. Starting over your life is not the easiest thing to do. I was very naive about stepping into this next chapter in my life. I got my bag packed, I was going traveling, I knew I wasn't going to return home. I already had that mindset I was never coming back, but I didn't tell anybody that. I had no idea. I had no idea what to do. I just knew I had to leave where I was from, and I knew the place that I was in was never going to, I was never going to heal there, and we had all the same friendship groups. I just had to leave. So I took the decision and went. But what I learned on that journey of traveling through Central and South America solo was some things nobody's ever going to teach you in a classroom or even as a mentor, as a coach. You have to learn them lived experiences. And I don't believe in a 5-year plan, but I do believe in making some kind of plan. I just went off with the intention of traveling and just living this best life until I'm looking around thinking, I've not got a career, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm nearly 30, I feel lost, and where am I going? Because home doesn't feel like home anymore, but the new place you're in isn't quite, you haven't got the stability or foundations yet. It can feel really destabilizing, and you don't know what that next chapter still looks like because you've just been living in this fun environment. But until that fun stops and you stop partying and drinking stops and you're back to yourself, because all you really have is you have you, and you have to be happy with you because nobody else is going to add to that. You know, you have to make sure that you give all of your love and your devotion to you first. Yes, it's selfish, it is, but it's the most important thing you can do, and then other people can add to them layers. A job, the money, another relationship, but not right now. You know, I was seeking it from everywhere else, but without doing it internally. So moving away is important, or it's a key, but it's not everything. It's a journey, and the journey that you're on is self-discovery. And it's an exciting journey. I wish someone had told me that back in the early days, that yes, it's hard, yes, you're navigating a divorce, but on the other side of that, you're creating a new version of yourself that you haven't met. And it's a beautiful journey to go on. I tried to rush the process. Come on, quick, I want this to happen. No. Enjoy the process. You'll never be this young, this vibrant, this excited about life ever again. So enjoy the moment. That's what I would say to you. If you're navigating something big right now, thinking about moving away, going through an early divorce, starting again, be kind to yourself. Number one, be kind to you. If you don't know how that looks or whatever, tomorrow or today, write down what you're saying to yourself on a daily basis. If it's like, you got this, or I think you should do that, or is it the opposite? You are worthless. Who do you think you are? You're wasting your time. Write it down. The next day, sit with a friend, a family member, and look through it and say, what do you think about this? Do you think I should say that to myself? Do you think that's nice? Be really brutally honest and stop lying to yourself. That's number one. That's number two. Don't lie to yourself anymore. We can say we're fine, great, life's good, but it's not. It's not great. So stop lying, because once we start getting brutally honest, things will change. I promise you that. And yes, we're in a season of new energy. The lunar eclipse is tomorrow, I believe. And I'm hosting a masterclass on Friday. So if you're watching this in like real time, next Friday, I'm hosting a masterclass on nervous system regulation, how to handle through uncertain times. So come and join, come and share the love, or share this with somebody who might need this right now. And I'm going to keep sharing as much info and downloads as I get throughout this journey, because it is a journey, and anything that I've learned in my journey that didn't cost me time and money and energy that I can share with you, I 100% will. So I'll see you in the next episode.